Hello, this is Senator Melisa Franzen with the weekly update. As you may have heard, we just adjourned from the 2014 legislative session on Friday, Sine Die, and we'll be back next year. This week was a very, very hectic week with the bonding bill finally passing. And in the bonding bill, we had about $850 million of infrastructure investments for the entire state. We also had a cash bill where we also increased some funding there in addition to the bonding bill. I'm excited to announce that some of my projects were part of these bills, highlighting TIF for the Edina Southdale. We also had funding for the Edina Veterans Memorial, and I also carried the YWCA infrastructure investments as well to expand their early childhood facilities. In addition, Safe Routes to Schools was also funded. You'll hear more about those details of those bills in my written report. We also passed this week the supplemental finance budget, and in that, very excited that the early childhood scholarships that I've talked to you for many, many months about were funded at a 4.5 additional funding in this biennium and next biennium moving forward. We also were able to remove the cap, now allowing flexibility for families to be able to have programs for their children without those restrictions. We also passed the tax bill as well, where the Senate had a package along with the House to have about 100 million tax cuts in addition to the tax bill that we passed earlier during the session. So a lot of great progress here in the state, a lot of great bills that were moved forward, and we had, of course, bipartisan support for many of them. So it's really exciting to really see the fruit of our labor in this really short but very productive session. I look forward to hearing from you, and we'll be sending some more detailed information of all the great work that we did here in the session. For instance, we also passed medical cannabis. We legalized that for a very restricted population, which was a huge accomplishment given that the bill was really not moving forward for the past few months. So you'll hear more about these reforms and bills, and more about the ones that I had the privilege to author on behalf of our community. Thank you, and we'll be in touch.